Alrighty guys, this is Snugsonblitz. Today I'm going to try and 3-mark my St-1. Now, if you haven't seen my video talking about gun marks, my opinion hasn't changed. I still believe what I said in that video. I think it was entitled The Big Problem About Gun Marks That No One's Talking About. If you haven't checked it out, I recommend you do so. But I wanted to see just how hard it was to play a tier 9. YouTubers out there are all playing tier 10 and trying to get their 3 marks in tier 10. But what about playing lower tier, which is often against tier 10s? I'm using the St-1 because it's not OP like the Object 752. It's kind of an old boy, been in the stables forever. Got 2 games on tap for you. Let's see how close I get to 3 marking it. I believe I'm sitting at 88% right now, so pretty solid. Let's get to our first game, shall we? Okay, I am top tier, thank goodness, but we're up against some heavy hitters in the T30 and the Mouse tank. I'm slow, but I do have an Emil 2 to support me, so I'm hoping that if we head to the left-hand side here, we should be golden. Now, I do apologize if you can hear some noise in the background. I'm sitting in my car today. It's raining, so just bear with it. I've activated my super speed boost because I want to take as little damage when I cross here. I did check the lineup and saw that they didn't have any super fast tanks, so I might get away with it, and it looks like I did. But as I am a pretty slow heavy, I wouldn't be surprised if the IS-8 has beaten me here. Yep, well, he's over there, so not the best position for him. I bounce 1 shell, that's nice. I do take a hit for my trouble, but that's okay. Got the Chisa and IS-8 here. Now, he thinks he's hull down. A nice bounce there. I go for the IS-8 as he's the bigger threat. Nice shot straight through him. He's obviously not the best player. Another bounce. So, solid. Okay, I'm going to inch up here. Can I go straight through the turret? I can indeed. I am a tier 9 tank after all. Yeah, unless you've got super hull down capability, you're probably not going to stop me, as I am a higher tier heavy tank. Nice bounce there from the IS-8. So that means his shells are not being put to use on my teammates. I'll take that any day of the week. Okay, using my gun depression, peeking on over, boom, and he uses HE. Is that? Goodness me, I guess he's really struggling to pen me, so he's resorted to desperation. I want to push in, but this Chisa is being a pain. I'm trying to punish him here, and look, we have a teammate who's come to join us. Emil 2, you should have no problem ripping them apart. Come on, bud. Get in there. Okay, I'll push it up, shall I? If this guy pops on out, he'll be in a world of hurt. And he does take a hit, and he pushes out anyway. He's a goner. Now it's the Chisa. Maybe the J Panther is sitting at the back there, so I just got to be careful as I peek around here. Okay, just giving him just a little bit. Okay, there you go. Just giving the bare minimum of my tank to the enemy team. I've almost reloaded here. I can pop on over, bounce that shell, take 1 hit for my treble, and take another tank. So it's 4v7. My team is doing a great job. The problem is I'm super freaking slow, so the question is how much damage will I be able to do? I do not know. I'm just going to go after the J Panther here, but going up hills like this, what a slog. And in the process, I gave my side to their freaking T30. That little rascal. No big deal. I'm just going to save up my other shell for the J Panther, as we'll be able to pretty much take him out of the game in less than 10 seconds here, it seems. Yeah, he's in a horrible position. And so, there we have it, 5v3. That guy's all the way over there. The other guy's all the way over there. So the only tank I can really go for is the T30 at present. I'm going to turn around here with the T44 with. We should be able to absolutely rip him apart. But he decides to drop down. I suppose a wise decision, as we would have punished him for his mistake of sitting there. But now he's giving me free damage on this guy. Boom. Ouch. And he's a 1-shot now. There you go. Somehow the standard bees decided to come all the way over here. Not really sure why, but yeah, with his fast-firing gun, yeah, we take that guy out. And now we only have 1 tank to deal with. I don't think I'll do any more damage this game. I'm too slow. Look at the traverse on this tank. If there's 1 tank in the game that I think needs a buff in tier 9, I would actually say it's this tank. Despite pumping out 4,700, this is just too slow. It really is. It's not a mouse, but it feels like it when you drive it. It does have hull down capability, I give it that, but a lot of times games move too quickly nowadays. 2,440 block damage as well, first class. If memory serves, this game bumped me up about 1% on my gun mark scale, so I'm sitting around 90.2%. Moving on to our second game, on the Old Falls Creek. This time, I am lower tier. We're up against an E4 and E75, and those are the only tanks that I suspect will be on this side of the map. Well, that's not true. Maybe the Object 268 and the FV will sit all the way at the back. Let's find out. Head over here and peek on over. As you saw in a previous video of mine, this is the position that I used. I don't like this as much as the new Falls Creek hilly position. This one's just a little bit too high, hard to peek on over, and for some reason the shooting mechanism sometimes gets caught on the hill, which is weird. We've got one AFK, that's not good news, or at least I think he's AFK. I'm gonna fire another shot in here. I have not been lit up. Our team is very passive, and I suspect half the team at least is on the other side. What to do, what to do, what to do? Another shot in, and nothing. Okay, so they're going for the base capture. The 263 is here. You know what? I'm gonna cross over. I'm gonna see what I can find. I'm gonna speed boost it, because if I get lit up, I wanna be able to back on up quickly or push forward if I need to. Yeah, they're all over there. Look, haven't been lit up at all. So there's nobody sitting at the back in spawn. They're all over there. They're all over there. 100%. There is nowhere they could be other than that side of the map. So I'm gonna move on up here. Can I get some nice damage here from distance? I'm afraid, to be honest, that we're gonna lose this game. And if I don't get any shots in, we're gonna go down on ball flames. Why is that? Well, we've got one tank sitting in spawn, that's AFK. We've got one tank, he's just gone down. Two tanks that have just gone down in quick succession. Wasn't able to hit that shot, which kind of stinks. This gun doesn't really work at distance, and now I'm really concerned because it's basically a 4v7. This is dangerous. I don't really want to push in too far, but I gotta get some damage done here. Boom, nice shot in there finally. But now they know where I am. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see some guns coming my way. 4 tanks over there. Would love to pick off just one tank. Okay, we've done that. The Hawk. Probably the easiest tank to kill. And that's my buddy, an XT clanmate. He's a solid player, around 54%. He goes down, so that's something. But look at this base capture. It's slowly moving up. And I'm in one of the slowest tanks known to man. Look at my teammates. Nowhere near. So I've got a spot, and I've also got to keep an eye on that base capture. Okay, where are they? 44, 45. I'm so slow. I really am. That guy's a one shot. If he goes down, it's probably all over. They are all there. All around the back somewhere. Goodness me. And we've still got an AFK as far as I can tell. Okay, we're up to 67. Can I reset the cap? No, of course not. Great. So that was a wasted shell, but I have lit up 2 tanks in the circle, which means it's going to move up quite quickly if you're not careful. Hit that guy, 70, 72. Someone's going to kill this guy. I do not want to take it from 183. Come on, guys. Look at our team. No one's helping us, really, except from a million miles away. But I managed to take that guy out. That's nice. And we're now up a tank. Amazingly. Oh, and it looks like our AFK guy actually woke up. Not the guy I want to deal with, but I've got to reset the cap. And can you believe that? I didn't reset it. Oh, goodness me, that's ridiculous. I just got in the cap here to stop it from moving. Luckily, this FV carcass has really helped me out. And now he's in all sorts of trouble. He's dealing with that guy. I can get around him. And really, this game was a stroke of luck because, if you can believe it, they had an AFK. Their 140 went AFK a while back. Thank goodness. I mean, we had an AFK for most of the game anyway, so I suppose it's fair. But now, listen, I'm sitting at 2,400 damage. and I can just go to town. I think I deserve this. I'm the one who pushed in. I'm the one who reset the base. I'm the one who capped the base. You know, I did all that. So I think I deserve all these hit points, and I'm going to take them. Boom. Someone else is probably going to get in on the party, which is a shame. But yeah, gimme, gimme, gimme. I earned these. I really think I did. We should have lost. I think what's fair is fair. They had an AFK. We kind of had an AFK, and we were down 3 tanks at one point. I'm still stunned that we won this game. We had no right to. We were AFK and down 2 tanks, so that means it was 4v7. They should have won it. No excuse, in my opinion. But how close am I to getting my 3rd mark? And the answer is roughly 3.5%. I think I'm sitting at 91.6% after this battle.
A huge shout out goes out to my Patreons. These wonderful people help keep the lights on over here so that I can keep making videos for you. If you'd like to see this channel grow, consider sending over a one-time donation. Or, if you'd prefer, you can check out my Patreon page. As you can see here, we have 3 different tiers with different perks available. My goal has been and always will be to help make you a better tanker. Here are what some Patreons had to say about working with me. You can always reach out to them and ask them their experience, or you can reach out to me if you have any questions. You can contact me at snugsonblitz@proton.me. That's also the email for any replays you may have. Anyway, let's get back to our normal scheduled programming, shall we?
How hard is it to get 3 marks on your tank? The answer is pretty hard. It's a slog. If you have one game that you just get absolutely ripped apart, you are going to be punished for it, which is a little bit unfair. However, with a little bit of elbow grease, I think you can do it if you're a pretty good player. Hopefully I'll get it within the next week or so. If I do, I might put up another video about it. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. I'll see you next time. Snugsonblitz, out.